Hey, there we go. It was YouTube that was being the pain at this time. How's everybody doing? We're back on a Saturday. I think I have sound. I hope you guys are hearing me. I don't know for sure. Audio this time? No, it was not audio this time. Hopefully there's audio. Does everybody hear me? Twitch, YouTube, you guys? Sound is good? Good, good. No, this time it was YouTube. Just as I was about to hit the go live, start streaming button, it goes, "Hey, you're not authenticated anymore." It's like I haven't done anything. I don't know why I suddenly wasn't authenticated. Yes, well, I have to check, Death. You gotta check. Also, it looks like my chat is once again not on the screen, so I don't know what's going on with chat, but we'll figure that out eventually. Otherwise, we'll just have to deal with it. But I hope everybody's had a good week, a good start of the year. I had some extra overtime that I wasn't planning on last week, but other than that, not too bad. Everybody needed me to do something. It was one of those kind of times. I don't know if you guys have ever had that where like everybody needs you all at once, but then they hadn't needed you for like 2 weeks for anything. So, and they definitely could have asked you 2 weeks ago to do all that. Yeah, it's one of those lovely deals. But that's all right. We're back in the colony. Let's see. We've got this place is looking much better. I don't know that it is really water ready. I could probably turn this area into a bit of a reservoir now that I look at it. That might not be a bad idea. We might work on that today and store up a little extra water to go down river here. Speaking of downriver, I want to see if we can get a dam in here today. Sean is enjoying a winter wonderland. Really? Here, we had a little bit of cold weather, but then it just suddenly stopped, and now we're back to, like, really, really high temperatures for this time of year. I'm not going to complain, though. I've had to do a lot of driving lately, and I don't particularly care for driving in the snow. Let's see. We've got these. How's our power output looking here? Good. We got power storage. Are we missing? I think we're missing this and this. There we go. That'll get us a little bit more power. Just what we needed, right? We've got a decent amount here and there. Water, we're very low on water. Are we still pulling in water, hopefully? Yeah. Do I want to look into getting some more pumps before we lose all our water? I kind of do. Let's just extend this overhang out here. Get 2 of those in. Say these are super important so they can get them done. There we go. Maybe that'll give us a little bit more water here and there. We got a 24 day. I think we'll be okay currently. We'll see how the next one hits us. Oh, looks like I was setting up a power line here and I just never got to it. So we'll finish that real quick too. There we go. So what do we got left to do? We've got some industrial. We've got our bots going in. We've got power storage, should we want it, need it. We've got a bit of a reservoir here. We'll try and make one here today. In fact, maybe we'll start there. I do have a 22-hour day. You know what? Let's go with an 18. Back from a 3-minute ad. Yeah, sorry, Death. They don't do that. Oh, we were working on this last time, weren't we? Because we thought that this water seep would overflow to the top level of the bricks. Would get up to the top level but not overflow those. But it looks like it just only goes that height. So we're in a bit of trouble there. Not sure what we can do. We could definitely open this up and then try and pump water back up here, but that seems silly, doesn't it? Just a bit silly. Also, I put impermeable floors in here. I didn't want impermeable floors, I don't think. I wanted contamination barriers. Because impermeable floors are definitely not going to do us any good. I mean, they will there, but... So we need to come in and build the right thing. Contamination barrier, there we go. Have to move our road out, because now the contamination goes diagonally too. Put you there, put you... I guess we can't put one there. One here. There we go. One here too, why not? Actually, we should probably put them down there as well. And there, so the contamination doesn't seep out. Okay. You think if I did this in dirt instead of levees that it would try and lift that water up? I'm not sure. It may not. Oh, I don't need an impermeable floor there. I could do this. And then get my tile back, couldn't I? Yeah, there we go. We've got resources. How are we doing on logs? Not great. Not terrible. Can you guys not reach over there? No, you can. So what's the deal? Oh, I bet it's because they have no storage. Well, we can fix that. And then have somebody else come and pick up the logs, right? Have somebody else do it. That's the way to work. Seeps have limited pressure in general. Yeah, I didn't know if there was a way to trick them into saying, this is going to do that, but I do think you're right. This is closed off now, so Hmm. Well, what we can do is we'll redesign this during the next not bad tide. How are they doing over here? They're not doing... Well, they're not doing anything over there. One of these days, they'll put in a build list. How's my water? It's not bad. I got 4 bots that need jobs. And this seems like a great place for bots to work. There we go. This as well. Oh, tell you what, we've got enough one to put in that as well. Alright. Oh, I guess I could have made bots making bots, but meh. It's alright. Let's see. While they're here... If I do this... and a 6 there... Will that get me... No, not quite. That's alright. We'll make the world's dumbest bridge. Just so they can get over here. There's our spiral. There we go. And... no, we'll just make a path off to this side. Oh. Have a big sneeze. And then we'll figure all this out. That can go there. There we go. There we go. Well, if this bad tide would hurry up and get over. We could also maybe put a couple of wheels up here. And tie it down to the power network down here so that we have extra power here. That might be doable. We'll have to figure out what we need to put on the other side there, though. Those guys... okay, well. Prioritize. Let's get that done real quick so we can get a couple more logs out. How's all the rest of my log areas? My quick grow area is got some high turnover. Oh, 2 more bots. Alright, well, I guess we'll start with bots making bots. Bots making bots. I'm out of bot limbs, though. Who's making limbs and what are we out of? Chassis limbs. We're a little low on gears. Oh, that's because we're a little low on gears. Okay, well, that makes sense. I've got gear factories up here going, though. Going nearly constantly. How much power are you guys making? A decent amount. We really should take care of that. Make sure that I'm getting all the chats here. Every once in a while, it kind of goes weird on me. Alright, I seem to be okay. Good, good. I think if we put a science tower up here, when we fix everything with bots, that'll take care of part of it. But we're definitely going to need a number cruncher to support it. So, you know what? We might build a number cruncher back here. Not much is needed in that space. Doo-doo-doo. Where are they going? Oh, they're almost done with that metal. Ah, there's metal over there. I'm not too worried about it. We should probably take a tube over there, though, shouldn't we? Do. Well, we can do that. Tubeway coming up. Do. Expanded tubeway, maybe? That. Not quite there. Regular tubeways. There we go. This can go that away. Stairs over the wheels looks like a beaver coaster. Could be. I mean, this is going to look kind of like that, too. It's going to come out and over here and then probably wind its way through the hills till we get to the metal over here. How's logs doing? Not great. Also, okay, that is already done, which is fine. It's good. We'll work on our fast transport / beaver coaster here while they work on other things. Do. Eventually, Timberborn's going to have to catch up with some of the other builders and give us built-in... Oh, I need the one that I don't have. Built-in blueprint options. Because I think we could really use them at this point. There's been a lot of games that have been doing, excuse me, blueprints right lately. So hopefully the folks over at Timberborn will get the message and put that in there. Alright, so this now can just go down. No good selected. Water. Okay, water's back up to 3K, so that's not bad. Although, our reservoir is already starting to go dry. In fact, look at this. We've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're all starting to go dry. It's alright. We'll just have a populace. It's at 16 days, so a little over half still. We will have to see what we can do. Hope for the best, maybe. Do we have dirt? Yeah, we have a little dirt. You know, we can switch this over. Yep. Oh, there goes all the water. Somebody remind me to turn these back on. They have a population correction. Well, as I remember last time, we turned off a lot of these, so it may go down. So that's fine. That can be off. This one can still be on. It's still in the water. It is definitely a possibility, though, that these beavers might be a little parched by the end. We could start putting in our levees, though. Let's say here. Do I want levees or dirt? Actually, I kind of want dirt. Let's do dirt. There we go. Get in a sluice. What are these guys? Oh, these guys are working on metal too. Okay, well. They might have to go back up and down. 15 days. Whew. Okay, well. I'm still on 18 hours. Let's go to 16. Food looks okay. Corn is a bit low. What's with the corn? Algae, corn. Oh, Maybe I should get another... Nope. Another hauler place. Get some stuff moved around. Seems like a good time. Get that done. And I got 2 more bots. Do. I have no gears. I really just need to make a gear section, don't I? That's my planks. Planks are okay, but gears are definitely behind. So we'll do 4 more. That'll do for now. They've got a decent amount of metal everywhere, so they should be able to make it over that other one. I still haven't figured out where I want the mine. It might be here, because there's nothing really that can interfere with it, but I've got ruins to pick up all over the place, so I'm not too worried about it. We might never need a mine. At this rate, we might never need a mine. Death. Gotta hydrate. Thank you, Death. It's a Dr. Pepper evening. This time it's not watered down, though, so it's passable. It is definitely passable. There we go. More beavers. Or more bots, I guess. Get the 5K there. 1 bot there. 1 bot there. Now we just need more bots. Hisses at Dr. Pepper. Well, I mean, I just opened that a couple of minutes ago and Dr. Pepper hissed at me, so I guess that's fair. It also exploded out of the top. I've been drinking Blackberry Dr. Pepper Zero. I have not Drank. That's the word we're going for. Drank Blackberry Dr. Pepper before. I have done the Dr. Pepper Zero, and I can't do it. My dad swears by it. Where did this pepper even get their degree? Fair question. Fair question. Somebody will have to look that up. You can Google where did Dr. Pepper get their doctorate. Inebriate? Well, I mean, it depends. Maybe next week. Next week I have my normal hours plus like an extra 12 tacked on, so I do need a lot more water though. I gotta find out. Wasn't the water... I think it was originally spilling out of there, but we closed it off. And then we need to make sure that we're catching this. I've heard. So, how's 2026 treating me? Well, other than all the extra hours at work, 2026 is going all right. I've got my resolution set. Hopefully everybody else does. Heard the original factory might have been near Waco, Texas. So maybe Baylor? Well, it's possible. Does Baylor hand out doctorates to soft drinks? I mean, I don't know. I've never been there. I guess they could. I'm not here to judge who they're gonna give their doctorates out for. Wouldn't that be Beaver 8? It's close. Beaver 8. We'll go with that. And maybe at the end of this week, it could be. Evening, Orion. How you doing? We're working on trying to save up as much water as we can. We'll see how that goes by the end, though. I need maybe one of those there. And then they need to take and go out this way. We'll get some stairs. There's probably a degree in marketing. You know what? For the right price, I could believe it was a degree in marketing. Absolutely. I've been catching up on the YouTube VODs. Oh, good. Good. I'm hoping you're enjoying them so far. I spoke to my sister-in-law and she talked at length about how hard it was and is to find places at kindergarten and school for kids due to the declining population and a lack of teachers and school closures. So if I get the job with all the benefits, I'm going to take that. All right, that sounds great. Go for it. Good luck. Hope you get it. Glad they survived this long. Well, if you saw the first attempt, it was a bit surprising that they survived it all. Alright, let's get to that. And then I'm going to have to build around the edge here, I think. To protect my mine. More into Eld Life. Can't redeem to hydrate on YouTube VODs. I mean, you can try. Just put a note in the YouTube VODs that just says hydrate. I will attempt to time travel back and hydrate there. We're halfway through and most of the reservoir is gone. I don't much like that. We're already starting to. I was in chat for the first attempt and parts of this run. I remember that. I think. Do I remember that? I probably do remember. I don't know. I'm old. I'll do it once in a blue moon to 3 years. That's fair. I mean, you got to keep me on my toes. That way I know to watch out for what's coming, right? You can just watch the YouTube VOD whenever you get to it, right, Death? We're going to do all of those. And then I'm going to need some dirt. Nobody's in it. Are these bots? I seem to have made them into bots. That's fair. Alright, we should be getting more gears. We're somehow low on planks. I feel there's never a good... We don't want any more beavers at the moment, so if we need to, you know what? I'm going to make this the very lowest so that if something else needs the beavers, they can just take from the hauling post. Seems reasonable. I see you eventually redid the water wheels and battery tower. Yes! We certainly did. Which is good, because we needed to. That battery tower might expand more when we get some resources. If we don't all die of thirst in the next 10 days. Not fully caught up. It's alright. You'll catch up eventually. Why did they just leave that one? Is it weird that they just left that one? Okay. You will one day. Yes, that's exactly it. Where does this go? That goes out the map this way. If I were to, say, block this off... Let's get all these trees, just so we're not losing them. If I were to block this off and force all this water down this way... I'm wondering if it'll flood things. Maybe? Maybe not. Do. Gotta keep an eye on that water. It's down to 2.1. Still trying to catch up. I don't catch up on a lot of channels anymore. I probably should. Okay. We have to temporarily break this so that we can do that. I can say I catch up with usually the Grumps, RCE. I watch Sky whenever he's got a Timberborn episode. Oh, those are all in. Good. Yeah, that's fine. It's harder. It really is. There's a lot of stuff to do. Am I almost out of dirt? I'm getting close to being out of dirt. I don't want to be out of dirt. This guy is really into Whisperwood. I've noticed that. He's a good builder. I'm honestly surprised he didn't get a nomination for whatever that Timberborn award was. Do I really like Miley Plays? I've not heard of him. Is he another Timberborn streamer? I'm up to Series 3 and watching Series 4 currently. Oh, for the Critical Role. It's good stuff. I watched whatever they had that came out to... What was it? Prime. That whole series. It's a good series. He's Scottish. Oh, I love Scottish streamers. I can listen to the Scottish accent all day. I think it's wonderful. That's it, Orion. The Legends of Vox Machina. Great show. Sky took... That could be why he didn't get it. I'm sure he would have been nominated. There's a lot of great ones, though, there. So if there's somebody there that you like, definitely go vote for, I think they called it the Golden Log or Golden Lumber. We're going to turn you off to save some water. Do. Are we almost done building? I think we've built just about everything that we needed. Uh-oh. We're almost completely out of water. Except that's not out of water. We can pick up one thing worth of water here. That's alright. They were Series 1. I saw they had a new one. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't had much time to look into any of it. Time is tough. Zedek? Skyborn series? I've seen a couple of Zedek's things. He builds some pretty neat stuff. Death with another hydrate. He's gonna poison me by Dr. Pepper tonight. Mighty 9 was the Series 2. I think I've seen advertisements for it. I haven't seen it yet, though. But I mean, if it's as good as the original series, then that's good. It'll be good. Do. How we doing? I've got 2 spare beavers, but I've only got 2 spare beavers for 2 days, basically. Put one in there. Where's the one with limbs? Definitely gotta have the one with limbs. Oh, here's a guy. We need a single toggle button that just lets us toggle all of these back on at once. That would be nice. How far are they getting over here? They've made it quite a ways over here, actually. Oh, you know what? I don't want all dirt here. We gotta have at least a couple of dams, or else it's just gonna flood this whole place. So, let's do 4 dams on here. They got that, so we can work with those. If we need trees, we can come back here and get a couple. Not too bad. Why did I save this one tree? Anybody? Anybody's guess is as good as mine. It's just like, here's a random tree we're not going to cut. Motto word, I went bobbing about for the work on the ember pelts and the leaf coat. It's a solid set of mods. I think he's made a couple more, too, so definitely could see that. I love the ember pelts and the leaf coats. They feel a little closer to, like, the actual factions than, like, the White Paws do. Don't get me wrong, I love the White Paws. I'm actually having a ton of fun with my Series 7 one that I'm doing for them. But they feel less like the other ones. Which, I mean, isn't a bad thing on its own. Has anybody played the leaf coats yet? Is there a really good way to split trees? Or are they still just basically one giant log sticking out of the ground? Oh, that's why. Paws are insane. Someone on Reddit said they did 1,000 islands. For red, or for white paws? Yeah, that would definitely be insane. And the one I'm playing, it's like the Blood River or Blood Raven something. Was pretty tough to start off, but now that I've got a little bit of a handle on it, it's going much better. There's a lot of possibility on that map for power generation. We might actually save a decent amount of water this time, which would be wonderful. Because this should all be good water. Everything that comes out of here goes into here. This should be good water. Ew, we're at 600 water. Ugh. That's not good. I find the other factions too easy. Water Beavers is a case of not too easy with fun versatility in buildings and Easter eggs. I like Water Beavers. I don't have too many complaints, I guess I could say, with them. I wish there was a way that some of those longer recipes, you could, like, get something that would speed them up. Posture check. Oh, I need to crack my back. Ugh. To be fair, though, I think I just need a new mattress. I haven't tried the leaf coats one, you know. Well, if anybody tries the leaf coats here, either in the new version or in Update 7, let me know if they've kind of expanded it out. I usually just build the trees 4 to 6 apart and connect with walkways. It's a good way to do it. I was connecting all of them with zip lines, but I built them really far apart, so maybe that's part of it. I want the water cannon fast travel. Yeah. Then again, the water beavers have some unique, well, not really unique, but unique enough fast travel. Their zip lines are 200 speed instead of 150, so they get shot across the map on those really quickly. Plus, they have hubs and things that the folktales don't have, so that's kind of nice. I tried a new mattress. I think I need a new body. You know what? I probably am in the same boat there with you. Are these guys gonna... Dies in 15 days. Okay, they're fine. They are most definitely fine. We are going to be very out of water, though, so soon as the water comes back, we're going to hopefully being the key word, see if we can get as much water as possible. We'll see how it goes. Oh, are they still working on that? Are we out of dirt? Is that why? We're out of dirt. Undo this. Get some bots in there. I've got 11 extra beavers. They can go in there. I don't think we have... We have all of one poor beaver just pulling in water. More than 2 connections for some of the hubs is a big help. Yeah. I've got the... Nothing to do in range. I've got the metal tower for the water beavers. It's kind of a central hub, and then wherever I need a spoke, I'm putting in one of the balloons. Which seems to be working pretty well. So far, so good. You folks that are watching that series... What do you think? Is it working all right with that connection? 85 water. 94 total. I got 2 days. We're going to have some very thirsty beavers by the end of this. If they change it so the zipline stations can be placed back to front, that is, the front one connects to the back of the other. So they just basically they go to the building, and then instead of having to walk outside and around, they just automatically go to the next building. I could see that. I would love to see... I know the metal place is kind of a central hub, but I would like to see an actual, like, central hub that you could install in locations. Because as cool as the metal place is, you kind of need it... Well, I know Lappin had talked about basically not counting the distance down the zip lines or something along those lines. Maybe he was going to increase it out so that they have farther away that they can go from where the zip line is. That would help out quite a bit. I think it would be a good call to do. What are you guys waiting on? Limbs? You got limbs? Limbs are waiting on gears. Gears we have, we just got to get stuff moved around. I don't know. I think the main game should invest in the mini tubeway stations. That mod right there, I feel like changes how the Beavers Ironteeth work. Couldn't think of what the faction name was for a second. There we go. A 1 kilometer distance instead of 30 meters. Whatever it is that lets them take the zip line to a location and do work from the zip line station. Ugh, we're out of water. We got 1 day left. I am hoping... No, there's... I almost want to drill into this at some point so that we have water. I wouldn't say coming in, but we have water access at the very lowest levels. I wonder, if I just close this now, will the water level of this rise? Or is that as high as it gets? That's going to be as high as it gets. Okay. Mini tube stations are the right on the line of being too easy. I don't know. I think they add some versatility. Or, just do what the mini tube stations do, and let us plug a tube into the top somehow. If we could plug a tube into the top of this station, I would be perfectly fine with that, too. Top and bottom. Well, I think you can plug them into the bottom. Isn't that what I got here? Yeah, you can plug them into the bottom. You just can't plug them into the top. I feel like you should at least be able to plug them into the top. I think you can even plug them into the front. Just this prime real estate right here. Alright, bad tide ended. As soon as there's water, I'm going to turn on all these. As soon as there's water, we're going to turn the hours all the way up. Also, maybe I should dynamite this out. Put a second layer down here. even if it takes all of our workforce to do. Mini tube stations can be used as an improvised ladder. That is correct. They make a great elevator. I mean, you can kind of do that with these tubes. It's just looks weird. But if you can get past the looks weird part... Okay. Well, we're going to have to keep an eye on the water, because we might have beavers starting to die off. Alright, well, where's the water going? Not that way. Oh, is it filling up this? Alright, it's got to fill up this airlock first. Which is kind of a pain. I just go back and fill in this whole airlock with dirt so that we don't have to wait on it. Okay. That should be everything locked down there. So, does that mean this is now climbing up? It is. Hey, there's our first water. We'll take it. And now that we have water, 22 hours, because we need all the water we can get. Who knows when this is going to end. Building the tube and things around the tube from within the tube is already great. It is! It is a huge advantage. Alright, everybody's coming over here because they're thirsty. Beaver hasn't had a drink in a day and a half, and they all rush for the water. I am wondering, though, what is under this? Okay, so there's a bit of a lake here. So I'd have to avoid, like, this area. But if I started deepening from here, like here over to here, I could store a ton more water. Okay, this is filling. That's good. Oh, it gave me only a 3 day. Alright, well, we'll do what we can. There we go. Now more water's coming in. Needs power. Oh, didn't have power because there's no water. Makes sense. We might. Can I build one of these? Not one of those. One of these? Up here? I could put one there. That's worth 500. Then we connect this in, maybe? Make a temporary connection here. We also come off. Nope. This to there. To here. There we go. Connect you into here. Did we lose that much battery power? No, not really. We're gonna have to figure out how to get down here, though. You know what? I could just do this. We do this. They come out right over here. That'll take care of that. Take care of most of this. And that connects this power system up. We'll go ahead and come out this way, too. What are you? Okay. You're fine. We've got logs. We just need, looks like gears, canola oil. How did this go? So it's down. But it can't put out any water because it's all not great. How are you doing? Oh, look at that. We've got water saved up here. Well, might be a good place to come in. And we'll start expanding this area out a little bit. We'll do ones here and then come back. Take those out until we get all the metal. All that can go. We'll let them fill in all this. So it's going to be another bad tide. So there's no point in taking this down, really. Do I have a place where I'm doing canola oil? Do I just not have... Let's keep this a little bit higher, too. That's a 90. Let's do a 90 there. And then this. This is trying to fill this up. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have went with a 90. Let's go with an 85. Uh-oh, are we about to get a shower down here? Maybe 90 was a little... That 3D printer in the YouTube series. I like that 3D printer. I'm thinking of making a short on that. I really should. Oh, look at this. We've got water down here. Alright, you close already. You are closed. I don't know why there's so much water up here. It'll dry up in a second. There we go. That's looking much better. I don't know why that... I don't want that to get too full back here. So we have a little bit of water down there. It's not bad. This is full. We're back up to 2.8K. We're down to 129 beavers, but mostly what we're missing are all our extra builders' huts and stuff. Bad tide. Oh, this is not gonna be a good one. Let's definitely go down. Maybe we'll do it at 16 hours. That way we still get all the water. All the water that we can. We've got power, though. We've got plenty of power. And in fact, if they can connect this in, I can turn these two off and save myself some water. Alright, this is gone back to normal, which is good. That's what we want. I may just put one of these up here to to take advantage of the water that we have here. There we go. How long? Hard for me to read. I don't... Oh, what the... What happened here? That's not good. Did this overflow? It did overflow. Okay. Can I hate to lose all this water, but if it's just going to cause problems, we've got to get it out of there. How long? I don't know how long it will take me. I've been wanting to make one for a while, so maybe I'll work on that some tomorrow. I've got some recording I got to get done tomorrow. We'll find out how that goes. All right. Oh, crap. A large portion of our population is underwater, and it's not stopping. That's bad. Yeah, this is not good. This is a lot of farmland and a lot of trees. Oh. Maybe I should have increased this one. Kind of feel like I should have. Well, I can do this for now and at least alleviate a little of the pressure. Not a ton, but some. This is all flowing this way. I almost want to just take this out and let it... Are these all open? Yeah. I don't know if taking those out would help at all, because it's got this water here that it's flowing into. Well, it's all flowing out. That's... Well, last time I had too much water. Now I don't have... Or last time I didn't have enough, and now I have too much. Can I get a water pump in here somewhere that I could actually use it? Oh, it stopped! Finally! Okay. Well, that was a lot of water wasted on a 30-day drought. Beavers like some water, yes. It might be just a tad too much. We might have overdid it there just a bit. So we're going to have to rebuild this, maybe up to the next one on the next... And this will have to be built up, which is fine. We can do that too. In fact, we'll start here. Is there a hole here that... No, there's not really a reason that I have to have bad water here. So... Ouch. Ouch. That can go there. This can go here. We'll expand this out. There we go. These guys can come up here, start building that. Although, we are a bit low on beavers in general, so it might take an extra bit. How are we doing on bots? We have 10 extra bots. Okay. This is done again. Let's close this. Not open. Closed. There we go. Okay. Whew. We got 3.8k of water for 130 beavers. Definitely possible. They're building that. I guess we can... No. We can put some here, too. There we go. This will have to rethink this whole area, I think. We might have to just cap it so that bad water can't flow. Although... I think, is the pressure just going to push this up? Where's the exit for the bad water these days? Is it here? Okay. Well, you know what I just might do? We might send some bots in to just cap that bad water source. That way, we don't have to worry about that one. What other bad water sources do we have? We have the actual bad water. Is that a bad water source? Yep. We could drill down there and just have them throw ingredients? Throw materials down and build it that way. Luckily, they don't get poisoned from going through the water that way, too. That goes there, that goes there. This is all going over to the iron. Don't need that. 30-day bad tide. Advantage of watching after. The ads interrupt, not outright blocking. Watching. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know how YouTube ads work. What is in here? Oh, it's just an exit. Okay. This might take them a while if they get to it at all. Let's see. That can go up there, and then we get the regular ones. Sure, that's fine. There we go. Okay. They can build that at their own pace. Are they having trouble getting to those? Probably. Let's take you out of there. Should be able to build those. We'll take them out of there. There we go. Live stream on YouTube is the same as blocking view in the creator completely. Huh. Yeah, I don't know YouTube's set up on those, so I should. But I've just never got around to looking into it. I have 14 bots. Why do I have 14 bots just sitting around doing nothing? If anything, they should be doing a lot of things. There. We'll put them in there. Gears. Gears. We're going to need all of those. How about... Are these all bots? Those are all bots. Are you guys bots? You guys are not bots, so let's do that. Bots. All bots. Anything else dangerous that we need? Oh, here's a bot. This can be a bot. There we go. Watch a few that stream on both. I usually stream my Timberborn here. But some of my other games I usually do mostly on Twitch. Although, in the past, I did something like Wandering Village where I did part of a Let's Play on the channel. And then finished it up just in live streams. Which, with a couple of the other upcoming games I've got, Alright, I still have five bots left. Medium chance of injury. Are my planks full? My planks are full. My gears are all going. What other games have your attention? Mine Mogul. I picked up that, and I was having some fun with that. It's just basically, I think, a newer version of Hydroneer. So if you liked Hydroneer, it's probably your kind of thing. Oh, and then I also picked up Alchemy Factory, which, if you like Satisfactory, then you'll probably like that one too, because it's just kind of Satisfactory, but in miniature. Ooh, I have 30. Yeah. Alright, my population's really going down here, but I managed to get full water. My food took a hit because it was underwater for a while. We're full on berries. What about kohlrabies? Yeah, we're working on it. Did you finish a playthrough of Flotsam yet? Did I finish a playthrough of Flotsam? No, I could definitely stream that one as well. I mean, I enjoyed it. Just pick up from where I left off. Flotsam's really good. It moves a little slow sometimes, but it's a fun game as well. Water, storage. Alright, we'll try one of those. Water, outwards. I definitely recommend that. I did pick up Dungeon Crawler, which is pretty fun. I do wish it had a higher speed than Ultra, though. Maybe I'd just like to play games faster? I don't know. I think that's called being impatient. Which is weird for all the city colony builders I play. I should not be impatient at all. I got 2 more bots. I keep replacing things with bots, but trying to catch up on the population. Once you have bots and pods, the colony can't fully die. True. Well, I mean, it can fully die, but the bots are a pretty good safety measure, really. So this is all in. Okay, good. Now I can put these back so that I can finally turn off those. Can I not? Did I put a roadway there? Why did I put a roadway there? I don't know. You can go there. You can go there. Oh, I thought there was a stairway over here. No wonder they couldn't build that. We'll put a nice curve in there. For aesthetic reasons. Yeah, if I can get rid of these, that will get rid of a lot of water usage. I have another bot. Bots can collect berries and water, get extract for the faster pods. No beavers cried. Yeah, and I think there's an achievement, actually, if you lose all your beavers, but still have bots, and then bring the beavers back. I think there's an achievement for that. Speaking of which, I need to... Speaking of bots... Am I just out of canola? Is that what's going on? Kind of looks like it. Should I put a bot in the farm? Maybe. You have canola seeds over here. Why are they not getting brought over? Too low on haulers, maybe? I mean, most of what I'm missing should be my spare builders and haulers. You know what? Let's go ahead and switch you, just so we can get more canola oil, hopefully, built. That would be cool. Yeah. Alright. Well, I don't know how much this reservoir up here helped, but then again, we did kind of overflow this one here. Is the water level down lower than the actual block? It is. Okay. I think it's a good time to build this up, because we're going to need to. So the question is, how? How do we do that? Well, the obvious answer is just to do it. Let's do that. A bit easy to do on... Just pause the pods. Yeah. I mean, that's a good way to do it. Okay, so that's all got to go in there somehow. This should be able to be built from here. These should be able to build from here, so I just have to have a way up over here. Shouldn't be terrible either. We should be able to do maybe this. 2. There we go. And then I think I need to be one higher. So we'll do that. This and this. That should take care of that. We'll say this is a little more important so that it all gets done. Although we got 20 days to do it, so I'm not that worried about it. We have 6,000 water. I might pause some of these and see if we can keep a little bit of extra water in here. In fact, we'll pause all these on the outer rim here. Hopefully that gives us beavers back to get things done. Okay. That should be good. We get some extra farmland down here? No, not really. There we go. Got gears. Are we just... Do we need more canola oil places? I mean, I've switched the canola oil here. We've got double the science, so maybe it's time to get a science tower. One of these control towers here. We put it maybe right in the middle. Does it cover... Yeah, I'd say that covers most of it. And then we get one down here. We'll just put it here for now. And that'll use 6 of the 10 that this is creating a second. But should speed us up considerably. Can we get these in, please? I don't know why that's taken so long. Maybe I just have absolutely no builders. I gotta have some. There should be builders in here. Yeah, there's builders in there. What about over here? You guys have... Alright. I like the extra haulers, but let's see if we can send them to builders. Yeah, there we go. Going to build pumps on that second reservoir. This new one over here, I probably will, but I might dig it out first. I don't know what's underneath it, though. I can't dig it too deep, it looks like, but I can dig it somewhat. You bringing dynamites to the fields? Maybe I will explode this in the evening so they don't get exploded. There we go. They're getting dynamite. It's just limbs. It's always limbs. They should mathematically be able to make the limbs at the same rate as they make everything else, but for some reason they just don't. Is it because of gears? I mean, we have gears, so gears are not doing that. Ova's going dwarf. Well, as many games as I play that have mining in them, you would think so, but no. Well, currently an elf, still. What are you guys doing in there? Get out of there. Quit playing in the dynamite. Alright, put your dynamite down. Now go home and sleep. Blow this up. We'll get that in there. There we go. Weren't they making a new Diggy Diggy hole, by the way? From the same people that made the first one? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Good. I hope it's just as fun as the first one was. Alright, we're going to have to find a way over this. So, let's do that. We'll do this. Let's do... oil press. A couple more presses. This can go here. We'll remove this. That can come out. Up and over. Is this the prettiest way of doing this? No. Will it work? Yes. There we go. And I do like them. Stupendium. Some catchy tunes. They do have some catchy tunes. Very talented folks. There we go. Get more dynamite. Maybe I should look into getting some dynamite over here. Okay, let's go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 from there. 1, 2, 3. I could do 3s in here and still have plenty of space, as long as I didn't get too far over here. So you know what? We're going to use all of our extract, and we're just going to start making a bigger hole. Hey, there we go. And you know what? If it overflows this way, I'm fine with that. And if we have to find a new way to get the water out, I'm fine with that too. We'll figure that all out in time. But we are going to dig a rather large hole here. There we go. Hey, they're building this stuff. Okay. We'll keep that bad water out one way or another. We're not losing a ton of water. Our food is coming back, which is good. We have 6 extra bots. And 6 extra beavers. Oh, well, we could just unpause that. No more beavers. And if we can find some places the beavers are working that we can replace... Low chance of injury. Well, we'll do that. So there's no chance of injury. There we go. Two extra beavers for now. Alright. Let's grab somebody that's at the builder's place. And see what they're building. They're getting bread. Fair enough. Water physics and explosions. That's fair. That's what they're working on. What are they working on? Working on this pipe out here, which is fine. I guess they can work on the pipe. There might be some more pressing matters, but we'll deal with that. Oh. They're working on the control tower. Hey, they got one control tower up. We'll let them get the other control tower. And they're building there. Okay, so they're working on the pipe and the control tower. Oh, here's that. Okay, they're getting all this back in. That's alright. Okay. Not too terrible. Some of them are working out here. Diggy diggy hole. Coming home is now... There we go. I listen to that when I play... Deep Rock Galactic over on Twitch. Yeah, usually when I just play it on my own, but, you know, sometimes on Twitch. I love how they use the tube to go from one side of the industrial area to the other. Yeah, well, there's a reason for that. This right here. I could redesign it so they could just walk, but, meh, they could take the tube. Ooh, is that one going to be... That one's in. So, is this in? If they would just build that. Alright, build the log here. Thank you. There we go. Now, can I pause these? Do we still have enough power? Oh yes, that and more. So now we've saved on this power. This we don't need anymore. I don't know if they'll pick up this stuff here. Do. We'll just do a little sweeping. Do. Landscaping. Let's just do this. There. Now they can get up there. And then we can take that at the far side. You can be a bot. Now that we should be producing more bots with the control tower. Oh, that one's there too. Covers most of the area. Looks like we have just a couple of places out of it. I'm not... No more power outage due to lack of water. Yeah. Might be a power outage due to lack of moving water. But at least on the bright side, if we have a bad tide, we know it'll keep going. Which I could just make it flow all the time if I sent some bots down this tunnel to actually put a thing on this, but that's okay. Now that we're on the other side, though, we could definitely build. If I add some more water to this, or some more dirt to this, hoping the water goes that way. And you know what? We're going to build levees here. That way, in case it floods, we can just take them out real quick. Because that's a decent amount of power. 60,000 a piece. Times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it could always be more. We just have to figure out how to get that. I might have to... Can I build another section here? Ha, there we go. See if they'll build that. Actually, no, they won't build that. Because that's on there. Presents a unique problem. Like putting my batteries... Cliffside's not a bad place if you have a good cliff to put them on. Here, just making something ridiculous so it works sometimes is the answer, too. I may just have to take this down and remake another one over here. Somebody come get these, please. Somebody come get all of these. Have I mentioned that I don't like the new disintegrating option? Really wish you could just turn that off. Anywhere else that's still using... There we go. Those... Do I only have one dynamite factory? No, I have two. It's just taking a bit. We're using a lot of dynamite all at once. How's this? This I could explode, and I think I would be alright. I missed those two, but that's okay. When we go across the river, we can get the other ones. Don't need that. Don't need those. We do need to get that taken care of. We'll do all of these. Oh. Don't need those guys back in there. How are you guys? We got more guys. There we go. We're finding them hiding out. I do want more batteries. So, how do we go about that? Well, let's find... I think it's here, so we'll do a bunch of them here. Yep. And 6. I heard it having all the rubble around can affect performance. True, I've heard the same. However, I think they should work on some multi-threading before they start removing stuff from the game. But that's just me. I'm not a developer, obviously. Food is going back up. We have corn. We have algae. I wonder, was algae down because we were out of water? Probably. No, that's mushrooms. We have algae. Why are we not making algae? Or why are we not making algae? Eggplant rations, corn rations. That's you, right? Corn. There's algae. Canola oil. We have all of this. Alright, maybe we'll get the food automated. There we go. Probably why I prefer maps. It's a good reason. I mean, I'm definitely going to have to figure out how to do this. Do. Oh, I have an idea. Same principle. Is that underneath? It's hard. That's underneath. So this should be right where I need it, I think. Nope, it's not. Oh, well. This is where I need it. That goes there. Yep. Yep. And... this is going to be a very dumb creation. But... it should theoretically work. Theoretically being the trick here. Actually, I might just do... okay. I will do... actually, I'll do the 6 here. But we'll do... no. We will not do that. We will do this. There we go. Then this can go. We don't really need that anymore. But we just take the tubes and plug them right into the back there. So they should be able to build all the way to there. Now the question is... they can't build this stuff. Well, they can build that one. They can't build this one, though. Alright, well... we'll do this 2 ways. And then we can just reclaim these, I hope. Alright. We'll let them build that. Build along the back here. And one more, maybe? There we go. Sometimes you just got to embrace the absurd. Put one of you down here. One of you over here. Connect that in. There we go. How's water doing? Really not terrible. I mean, we ran out of water, but we've got 8 days left, and we're still kind of okay at the moment. Yeah, this experiment was an abject failure, so it happens. Nobody's perfect. We'll have to figure out a way to flush out the bad. In all honesty, if I just take that out, I'm sure that would help it most of the time. Probably this as well. Or we could just turn them on during the drought so that we have power all the time. Well, it helped the power flow, but we are overflowing here. So, but we're not overflowing up to here. Are we overflowing down here? No, we're not. We're close, though. But there's not really a reason to have beavers down here anymore. They're making their way to this. We'll put this in here. Good enough. There we go. Do. Metal. And we'll do this. We'll just use this place as storage. Set it for metal scrap going out. That can be the hauler's duty. There we go. Are you done? No, you're not done down there. Can we do this? Ooh, I'm going to have to take that out anyway, aren't I? Well, I'll have to take that out eventually, but maybe that'll help. If I take these out for now, that'll solve the flooding problem that we have. We'll actually remove this. There we go. What? No, I don't want a large hole in the wall. That seems like a bad idea when making a dam. Do not want that over there. There we go. And then this goes here. And that should force all this water down this way, unless it forces it across here, in which case we'll handle this in the best way possible, and that's just block it off and pretend that it never happened. There we go. Not too shabby. Well, I've got a decent amount of stuff in here already. Oh my, I have a bunch of beavers. And a bunch of bots. Let's get the bots situated first. Bots. 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 All bots. You're a bot. You're not a bot. You are now All bots. All bots. This is all bots. Do I have any place that's not bot ran over here? Other than the haulers, of course. How am I doing on bad water? Do I need... Well, I do feel like I could use at least one more dynamite place. Dynamite and... That's not dynamite. That's not dynamite at all. I can't do that. Dynamite, dynamite. Extract on the back. But before I do that, I'm going to have to do this. Do that. Couple of dynamite under the road. I might go ahead and fix this while we're here. That can go, that can go, that can go. Can I remove this? No. Have to do that and that. Reconnect the road. Put you here. How am I missing power? Oh, it's because I turned these things off. And the power was coming from the other side. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. I need one of those emotes that I... Death, did you have a hydrate that I missed? I'm sorry. I need a bigger fanfare for it. I also need new redeems. But no, I need one of those emotes that have remotes. I need one of those emotes that are just the fire in the background and me just staring blankly that just says, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, guys. Get these done first. And get those done first. Hey, a 37 will be. Nothing to do in range. Oh, okay. They're done over here. 4 beavers back. That's got to go. That's prioritized. Those are done. Very nice. Those are done. Let's get a road over here. How's our dynamite field coming along here? It's not, but that's okay. I got extra ones here. How's my water? I got 4 days and 4,000 water. It's fine. Don't worry about... Yeah. That's exactly what it is. It's all fine. Okay. You guys gotta get out of there for a second. Get out of there. Go on. You gotta get out of there for a second. Do not walk across the dynamite when it blows up. Yes, no. Alright. That's what we... Get out of here. Go on. Shoo. I knew it as soon as I was about to hit the thing. Oh, okay. Let's do the power. Under the road. We're just going to do 3 of those. Put you there. 3 of those. Put you there. Put you back. Put you back. That's a neat emote, Death. Where'd you get that? I like that. I wish my chat was working so everybody could see them, but... Sorry. That has to go. You go there. We'll see if they can build most of this back. Let's find a builder and see what they're building. Oh, most of my bots are trapped away from their charging stations. Oh, they're trying to build this. Let's say we appreciate it, but let's make that a little bit lower priority. I would like to get everything else done. And this as well. There we go. Make that tube high priority. This one's definitely high priority. That's gone back in. So as soon as this is there, there we go. Most of this should be now able to be powered without those. There we go. No using water for that. They built it. Yep. So now they just got to get this explosives factory in. And then we got to have all of our bots come over here and charge. How many do I have? That 36. Okay, well, that's all right. They need to quit mulling around over here and go get charged, because they should be able to get over there now. Yeah. I don't know what's taking them so long to decide that they want to do that. There's literally 4 other spots open here. That's alright. The charge amount will go down. Not too worried about that. Once they're all charged back up, we should be good to go again. Oh, I have a ton of dirt left. Well, that's good. Did I put sluices there? I feel like I should have put sluices there so that this bad water couldn't backflow into something else. It seems like a more reasonable thing to do. But I'm going to have to send bots down to do that. How's this? Oh. Yeah, turn this back on so we can keep our crops going. We're back down to just 18 bots that need charged. How's our power doing? Not terrible. This tube is back up. We don't need that anymore. That tube's on its way. I think we're just down to the one guy pumping for the last 2 days, so we'll see how they do. And like I said, if it floods out that way, I'm not that concerned about it. Also, if it mixes a little bit with the bad water here, don't care. In fact, we could just take this out of there and it would dry faster. Because it'll have more surface area. So maybe it'll be gone in a day or so. Yeah, I really need to look into just filling in most of that cavern. Because that airlock's not doing much for us there. Alright, once that's empty... In fact, let's just say empty that. Yeah, that ought to dry out a little bit faster. And then it'll get mixed in with some of the good water. It'll be spicy water next time, but completely fine. Should I have made this one more over? I almost feel like I should have to get a second layer in there. Yeah, why not? We'll redesign. They haven't built much of it yet, so... we can redesign, alright? If I have to blow up a couple of those, that's fine too. You in there, you in there. That can go here. This can go here. That can go there. And then we'll dynamite those pieces back out. That one we'll just live with. That one I'll have to remove that. But we'll get back to that. It's kind of low on the priority list at the moment. There we go. Looks good. I think I get that one in there already. No, I'm not gonna ask. Just let it go. Let it go, El. Just let it go. More power. Which should be able to be almost extended to the end of the map. I don't think it'll be quite 60k. That's 42. That's 52. Gonna make another hole in the ground here. Hey, it's Mao. How's it going? Posture check from death. And a hydrate. And another hydrate. And another posture check. We'll just drink about half the bottle. Redeems everywhere. That's alright. How's it going, Mal? This is a big map. When it comes down to it, it's a really big map. Don't need those. Be sure to water your streamers. Well, we've got Dr. Pepper tonight, so that's almost the exact opposite of water, I think. Oh, thank you. One more posture check and one more hydrate. I gotta come up with some new redeems. You guys are gonna drown me eventually. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then we can get into this section. There we go. This, well, we'll do... Actually, I can't take that out now, because there's another way they can go. There we go. Fill all this in, fill all that in. This all goes. What else am I supposed to do with these channel points? Yes! See? Highlighted message. You can make your message all special. Loads of points, nothing. Yeah, I know. Let me find some redeems and we'll see what we can do. We're at 3,400 water. Let's go back to... Let's try 20 hours this time. We'll see if by day 2... Nope, this cavern over here still hasn't filled up. Yeah, we might have to make that a project at some point and just fill in this cavern with dirt. There we go. Now that it's full, the water pressure will push everything out the other way. So we should get water back over here in a second. Which means all of these can come back. It'll wash this out, but that's okay. We'll take all those spare beavers that we got sitting around, get them back to getting water. It's the whole function of this. I got 83,000 points. Yeah, I'll think of something. Maybe I'll look at some better streamers and see what they do with them. Okay. So we got a little bit more area this time. That's all gonna fill up. Bad water's gonna get evened out. That I'm pretty sure of. This is gonna fill up, which is fine. We might go ahead and remove these. Don't you dare step on the dynamite. There you go. Good job, buddy. Avoiding that dynamite. Remove the stairway to nowhere. Maybe I'll get one of those TTS things. No, that could be dangerous. I don't know how those work well enough. I have 19 bots. Drought already. They're killing me. Absolutely killing me with these short temperate spells. Alright, what is still ran by not bots? Anything? No? All that looks okay. How about over here? I guess we could start changing these out. Let's find out. Say my channel points in JD, but TA does a community Factorio map, and I can blow them up, and then my points. Yeah. I don't have any games anymore that I play that has, like, points you could spend on it. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Yay, ads. Okay, well, sorry. Ads are ads. I mean, we could put some of them at the deep water pumps. Maybe get a little bit more. Oh, here's one. You get changed over. Anybody else doing anything? Nope. Oh, here we go. Those can go. Anything else that isn't... Nope. Everybody else should be taken care of. So, I think if we change some of these out for the water pumps... we can pump constantly throughout the night. And hopefully bring in some more water. That is the plan, at least. We might have to set up a charging station over here, though. Which, I mean, there could be worse things than having to set up a charging station. Down to 2. 1. Now we got 12 extra beavers. Okay. This is starting to fill up some. We've got dynamite in there. This is done. We're definitely... I think we're capturing almost all of the good water that's coming to the map, which concerns me a little bit, because that kind of says that that's the limit of the growth that we can have. What's these for? Because I don't see any good water escaping off the map currently. More tanks. I mean, yeah, we could put more tanks in. Put more pumps in. But if there's not any water to pump, it's about all you can do. I guess this we could... If we fix this, we'd get a little bit more water, but not a ton. Well, there's a drought this time, so we might be able to fix it. Or at least start on a fix. As long as you get it before it evaporates. Yeah. I mean, at least it would send water down here and could start filling up this area. So that would give us a little bit more. So if I turn this down to 16... Okay, so why are you not... You should be open. Close above. Oh. So, why are you... Oh, there's a little bad water here and there. I guess some of the bad water got flushed down, but that's okay. It'll dissipate eventually. We're getting more dynamite in there. That's good. A lot of that looks ready to go, so let's grab some water here. Bots on pumps? Yep. I got some bots on pumps. So that should bring in a little bit more water there. There's more water here this time, and hopefully it doesn't overflow. We might just let some of this bad water out down here. Will that let bad... Is the water moving that way at all? No, not really. So it's just closed. That's okay. We'll fill this up and work from there. Are we going to get another 30-dayer? Got extra bots. Are these all bots now? Nope. Iron bot. You're a bot. You're a bot. Everybody's a bot. It's the internet. Everybody's a bot. Do I need extra? Nope. Got 2 more explosives factories, and I'm still not getting enough there. We could put them on the bad water pumps, I guess. Well, if we get more. I have 20 spare beavers. Do I have anything I'm trying to build? Okay. Yep, another 30 day. It's going to be a fun one. That's got to go. We can probably just remove all these. We'll turn you off for a minute. There we go. You know what? Let's turn that pump off. It was only ever supposed to be a backup anyway. Bots on pump. Eld making dad jokes. It's what I'm best at. It's all I do. Alright, how are the batteries holding up? Not great. Alright, well. Let's kick these on. You know what I could do with these extra beavers? Put them in power wheels. We might just do that. If they don't have anything to do, we'll have them generate power for us. Best use of resources? Maybe not. Is that what we're gonna do? Yeah. Not only just glad I'm not inclined to be a dad. There you go. $1,500, $1,500, $1,600. Okay, well, it's better than nothing. We'll put those beavers to work. And while the power won't be working at sundown, or after sundown, just having a little bit of power should help out. Where'd all my... Wait, I had a bunch of extra, and now all of a sudden I don't. Water's okay, food's okay. Let's turn one back on so we can get the population back up just a bit. I even have an extra bot. What do I want to do with this bot? Now, we'll put them back in. Nope. We'll switch you to bots. For now. Switch them all to bots. They can all be bots. Another tube extension. Oh my, look how... Yeah, we've only got a couple of days into this and we're almost out of power. Maybe I should look into sending bots down to start work on getting this taken care of so we can open that back up and still have water flow. Yeah, that might be my next effort. How am I gonna do that? I know what I'm going to do. Or the power wheel area. Yeah. If I take this out of here, we're going to do a weird bot type area. This? Yep. And then let's do chargers. No, that's in science. That. Power this goes there. And we will do a district crossing. No, I don't even have a district crossing yet. That can go there. Connect you in here. Spiral staircase the other way. They can come to this district. We'll put district center. How about there? You can come over, go into there. And then we take stairs. No, let's just do this. That. Curve. And then we work our way down here. Because this is all going to be bots. Bots. And... oh, there we go. We're going to move... 4 bots? 1, 2... How about 4 to start off? Now, we can build down into here using a spiral staircase. And send the bots down to toss stuff into the bad water. And, is there any connection to the other bad water areas? No, there's not. So, that's alright. This will just be a bad water bot area. Which sounds weird, but it should theoretically work. Some of this they might even be able to build from this side. Do 1. Go up. 2. Go up. 3. I just hope it doesn't face the wrong way going out. But if it does, we'll work with it. Oops, nope. That needed to be a 2. No. What is that? So that's a double? Why did I put a double there? Should have been a triple. Triple. Single. Do. Triple. Is that out of the hole yet? Yes. Yes, it is. Triple. Single. Built it a bit backwards, but whatever. They're bots. They're not gonna care. Alright, where's my bots? Didn't I send bots over here? I could have swore I sent bots over here. No, I didn't. All of you go back. I sent over... There we go. Now 2 of you have to work here. There we go. Now we can come down here. And the bots can just throw stuff into this hole over here. So I have 15. Is that because everybody's out of energy? Yeah, because I'm not producing much energy. Yeah. Oh well. Once we get the energy back, we'll be okay. What are we missing here? Treated planks. Am I not getting treated planks in? Treated planks. Pretty much import none, and then let's go logs, planks, gears. I believe we'll need dynamite. And treated planks. Probably metal blocks, too? Metal blocks? Metal blocks. Do. They're probably right in front of me. Metal blocks. There we go. I don't think we need extract for that. No. Metal blocks, gears. Okay. Are we out of treated planks? No. Fermented. Why are they sending mushrooms and eggplants over there? We don't need any of those. There. Okay. They got what they need to build. It's working. Slowly, but it is working. Yeah, there they go. They're already putting the stuff in for this. Gears. First ones with the gears. Do. Well, that's not so bad. That was easier than I thought it would be. We're going to be low on bots for a while until we can either turn the power back on or probably get to the end of this drought cycle. How's my water over here doing? Not bad. Oh, you know what I just thought of? I have a ton of water pumps now. That are on bot controlled. We'll have to keep an eye on that water. How's this? Okay. Well, they're doing what they can. I believe I mentioned planks and gears being the bane of existence. Yeah, they always are. It happens. So this takes the bad water and it goes up here for that period. That's right. How is this doing? It's got 24. That's gonna take a bit. On the bright side, at least they build constantly as long as they have resources. Do they just come here? Okay, so I don't really need... If I pause that, do they still get stuff in? I mean, they should. It's not them bringing it, right? Yeah, they are. So we can put all 4 to use down here in the bad water. That'll speed it up just a bit. Hopefully. Yeah, they're all so low on power. Well, they'll have to deal until we get the next section in. It is too far. Why is it too far? Oh, that's why it's too far. Then also, I could just do this. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Do the same thing from the other side? Sorta. There we go. Is it a normal way to hook those up? No. But hopefully it should work. Yeah. Okay. There's a little water pouring out of this now. Hopefully that cleans up the bad water down here. Beaver is contaminated. We should have decontamination pods. Did I take all those out? I must have. Alright, well. Not the biggest of issues. There we go. We can decontaminate over there. What else do I still have? A wind tunnel? Good. Motivatarium. Mud bath. Well, I could probably install a lot of those. But let's take a look at the power situation first. For example, does this one end? Is it here? Seems too close. There. Okay, that wasn't even close to on target, was it? I don't think that is either. Nope. Third try. That's all you need. Alright, is... what the heck? Do. Okay. Maybe a little more off, maybe. And a 2. What, like a 2? No, I need a 1. 1. And a 6. There we go. That only took way too many tries. Now the question is... oh, I know what I could do. We'll do this. And then we just build backwards. Oh, it's only a 3. 3. There we go. That'll work. How's our bots doing? Not bad. I think I can live with that for now. How's water? Water's holding up. But we're at only 10 days into a 30-day drought. Do. Guess I can't drop them all the way all down. There we go. Let's see, they finished cleaning this up. So let's do this and this. Get them to pick that up and that up. They've made it over there. More scrap metal. Okay. Did this ever go down? This did go down. So, this seems like an opportune time to try and fix this. We got 20 days left. And not a ton of other stuff to work on. So let's take this opportunity while we got it. We'll do that. Do I still have dirt? I do still have dirt. Let's... take these out, maybe. And then we go this loose here. So we're going to have that. Is there stuff built on top of that? There is. Let's do dirt. Dirt. We'll just keep doing this. I don't... actually, no, that won't work. That won't work at all. But this will. If I take those two out and I replace them with these, and then I go take all those out, take all those out. Take these. The giant wall here I don't need. Over here. And then we do permeable floors there. And then in all honesty, I should just be able to take that, and I'm hoping the same thing here. Those out. And then I can... that should knock out most of that. Third time and all that. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So let's do that. We'll have them get to work here. In fact, let's say this is about the most important thing they can do right now. We will put the impermeable tiles back here. And this, close above contamination, 1%. And that will take the water over here, fill this up, and hopefully eventually it'll go down here, but we'll see. If we even make it back to a temperate season this time. Well, looks like they're getting all that in. Low on explosives, maybe. I'm going to have to get... oh, no, I don't have to get... No, I might have to get that there. We'll see. If it starts spilling out bad water this way, we'll know. We'll know. Contaminated workers. Are we low on bad water? No. We're just not getting it made fast enough. Okay. Swimming pools seem okay again. How are these guys doing? Well, they've got the blocks in. Oh, did I could have swore I told them to bring in... Let's see, District 2. Yeah. Maybe I'm just low on explosives? Oh, yeah. I'm just low on explosives. Oh, I don't have any... Are they all out of there? Okay, let's get people in here real quick, because that should help solve the power problem that we're seeing. Little backwash never hurt anybody. It's spicy water. That's what it is. Good old spicy water. Yeah, we're not leaving that. That looks dumb. Okay. That takes care of those. We'll see how much of this bridge is taken out when we blow these up. The colony's functioning, but not at peak performance right now, it looks like. Did I mark these to cut? Yeah. There just wasn't anybody that could come over here and cut them, wasn't that? Yeah. Ah. Looks like a perfectly good spot to do that. There you go. How are these doing? Oh, not terrible. They come over here and pick that stuff up? Yep, they sure did. Now they can come over there and pick that stuff up. Okay, they have the extract. They just literally don't have the dynamite. Oh, is that guy bringing dynamite? Well, he brought dynamite. He didn't do anything with it, but he sure brought it. There we go. Once we get 50 explosives down there, we'll have power again. You know what? Let's take you out of there so that we have plenty of... They can actually get to all of that. Let's make that a little more important. In fact, let's get all of this in. I'd like to see him work on that. They're charging. Oh. They're charging off the gravity battery there that just got built. That's okay. We can use them charging just a bit. We'll get a couple back. Construction lacks materials. I think a lot of that is our dynamite. Let's see if this takes out this area here. Okay. There's a little bit of a cave-in. Not a ton, but a little bit. That's alright. It was not the earth-shattering kaboom I was looking for. But it'll work. Any of those. The other side should. Oh, you make a good point. I could just blow up the other side of the bridge. Those can all go. That can go. Those can go. That should do it. I don't need to put those in there. That can blow up. That can blow up. Okay. I must have been a misclick. I don't know why that's there. Oh, they built another one, so everybody's coming back to get charged for a couple minutes. I don't really need those anymore. Don't really need that anymore. Need any of those. Or that. Or this. I'll wait until they get all those in there. If they can get all those in there. We're doing okay on water, though. 6.6. We're halfway through. They're still pulling in some. We got dirt. And we should have power again here just as soon as they get 10 more dynamite. And then next time, we can do basically the same thing to the one that's under here. And just leave it closed off, maybe? There's one here, too, that we'll have to figure out. But we'll just send the beavers backwards through the networks. Send the bots backwards to the networks, I guess. We're just low on dynamite. Oh, they got 3 left. We'll wait till they finish that before we call it a night. Anything else that I could possibly buy to make the... I got the labor monument. We could do a flame of unity here. There you go. You guys reach that? I don't know if they can reach that. They can't now. Tribute to ingenuity. That ought to be fun to find a way to... I guess I can take the power from over there, maybe? Question is, how do I plug it in? Might have to move some stuff. But that's definitely going to be a next time thing. What do we got? Oh, is this bot bringing the last one? There we go. Come on, buddy. Ironbot. Ironbot 99. There we go. Alright. Is that going to fill us back up over here? Where the heck is it at? There it is. Or does it have to fill up a whole network? Well, it's got to fill up that. Where's that going? I don't know if it's going to fill up that first, but it's okay. We'll see where it comes out at. I was hoping it would come out here. I mean, I could... No, I can't really... Is this just filling up? Is that what it is? Is it this that's filling up? Okay, that's filling up. It shouldn't be. This is... Aha! Oh, it's got to backfill this thing, too. That shouldn't be terrible. We've got a little bit of extra power coming in. Enough that we might be charging back up the batteries. Oh, look at that. It's not all the systems, but it is some of the systems. We have the power. There we go. And when they finish this, then we can start putting the wheels in on the other side and get double the power. Are these going back up? They are going back up. Slowly, but they are. So this, I don't think we need anymore. So I'm going to delete that so they can go back over there. We'll connect those in and have a couple of extra charging stations. I'm going to remove that, though, so we don't have any curious beavers wandering down there. Bot is out of energy. But we just jumped back up in well-being. $45, $47. Yep, there we go. We should be getting more dynamite here again in a minute. Let's open that back up. Well, they are running out here. Yep. All that washing. Okay. We've got all this done. Oh, took that one out. How the... Oh, it's connected through there. Wonderful. Okay. Well, let's do this first. Put those back. We don't need that. We can do... that there. That should take care of most of it. It's alright. We don't have to be demolition experts. We're beavers. We build things. We don't generally destroy. I guess we destroy logs. Probably entire ecosystems. But you know, it's nothing that big. So it looks like we've got enough maybe to maintain us. Or close. And then when the bad tide or the temperate season comes in, we'll get power from these as well. Then again, if we close this off, we'll have two sides to this, so maybe we'll get even more power. Still got a giant field of dynamite over here. And we can probably fill in a good portion of the rest of it, too. What is that? Oh, just a random... Yeah, that's fine. That won't blow anything up too much. Yeah, we're there. All that can go, all that. We'll just do those. Twos can go here. Although I'll probably take out the ones underneath here. There we go. Twos can go up and around. That should be fine. Ones. We'll do ones here. And we'll figure out that. The rest of that. Dynamite to put in over there. What's this doing? Nah, not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. As more buildings come back online, the more it takes. So it's kind of a balance thing there. I have 22, 23 bots not doing anything? Okay. Well, we'll find something for them to do so that we can have beavers back doing other things. Let's not make them build. Oh, let's see if this knocks it down. Poof. There we go. That was what we were looking for. You know what? That might... It comes this way and then comes out... Well, it won't ever come out of there, so we'll figure that out eventually. That's fine, though. This is all good. That's good. I can temporarily shuffle beavers and bots around. For instance, do I have no bad water? Really? This drought killed all of this bad water? Ta-da! Exactly. Well, I guess Nope, we'll put this back in. Move that road there, that's fine. Yep. It's gonna have to come out that far at least. Water. Deep bad water pump. Get these over here. Storage. Bad water going out. Priority. You should be. Let's put you in here. And then we technically don't need this anymore because there should always be bad water over there. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this evening. Next time, we've got a whole lot of dynamite to deal with. We have got probably some more industrial expansion that we need. Need to work on the power network a little bit. And we might get started toward our final monuments. So probably one or two more of these left, and then we'll go from there. This week over on Twitch, usually I'm on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but they've got me working like 12-hour shifts on those days this week. So I don't know if I will for sure be there or not, but hopefully I will get to do those. If not, we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do Flotsam. Maybe I'll do Mine Mogul. Maybe I'll do something else. Maybe they'll get shifted toward the end of the week. But until then, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by. Let's see. Do I know anybody on Twitch that I can raid? Let's see. I know. Astral Nishimoto is on. She's doing some house flipping. Let's raid her. There you go. Alright, well, we're going to raid Astral, so say hi. But until next time, just want to say thank you, and bye.